Welcome to Space Invaders, your practical guide to giving an old house a facelift. Today, we're replacing windows in a 3-storey Georgian house, which has been both a pub and a shop in its varied life. However, its facade hasn't survived unscathed. Oh, this must be it. Somebody in their wisdom thought it a good idea to change the original window to one of these horrible plastic things. And it's been incorrectly fitted as well, because you can see if you look closely, especially over here, there's no lintel above and the window's dropped. That's caused this pane of glass to crack. So what we intend to do today is take this ghastly window out, elongate it again as it was originally, and then by the end of the day, we hope to have something like that. Oh, I'll give him a hand. Yeah. Morning, Robert.
Good morning, Tommy. How are you?
Nice of you to bring me carriage along.
It's all right.
Where are we going to start?
Well, let's get on the scaffold to start with. Oh, first of all, obviously you explained there's no lintel in this window.
Yeah.
We've got to remove this brickwork.
Yeah.
Work his way down to the soldier course. Take all that away, so there's no danger of any brickwork falling out on us. Next step, window out,
yeah.
And then we can move on to toothing the brickwork out either side to accept the new brickwork to reduce the opening.
Lovely. Well, let's get started.
Yeah. Your tools, Tommy.
Robert?
Yeah?
What happens if we take this brickwork and the window out and we've got no support? What's going to stop it falling?
Well, all being well, we've got through headers which will carry the brickwork above.
Right. What we have to do here, very importantly, because it's a conservation area, these are listed buildings, to take it apart very carefully because we want to reuse all these bricks. That's why I've been very careful. What we're doing here, we're taking out this brickwork that was built in when this replacement window was put in. This is the original brickwork, and these are through headers. These, just where it shows the ends of the bricks. And these are stretchers. Now these go right through and they're holding the brickwork up above. Now what I said earlier, where this infill piece has been built in, they've only used, see these headers are snapped headers. If you have a look at the back here, and I'll show you, it's only half a brick. So there's no support in them at all. But at least these ones are going to hold it up.
Oh, cheers, Lee.
I'll take over now, Tommy. I'm going to have a cup of tea.
You're going to take over? Okay. There you are, mate. You're welcome. Cup of tea's calling. I've done all the hard work anyway. Hi Kathy, so you're a nurse?
That's right.
Well, what made you decide to try and bring this house back to full health?
Well, when we first found out it was for sale, we just were so impressed with the size of the garden and the garage and just the amount of room we had. It was a bit of a gamble at the beginning, thinking, could we really take it on with the amount of restoration that was needed? But just sort of weighed it all up and decided just to go for it.
Well, it's a huge challenge. How long have you been doing it now?
3 years. 3 years and still sort of in the thick of it. But,
yeah, I know. Yeah. It takes a long while. You've got to do it. But you're doing it correctly, you see. That's the most important point. Have you had a game plan from the beginning?
Well, yeah, more or less. First of all, it was to actually get the rooms at the back here livable, so like this kitchen and a lounge at the back, just so that while all the work was going on at the front, we'd still have somewhere comfortable to be in at the end of the day. And then now to concentrate on the front and get all these windows sorted out, and then the rooms at the front then to be decorated and livable.
So, Kathy, what's been the most difficult part so far?
I think living in a building site with our 3 children, it's quite difficult.
Right, so you decided you'd finish some sections of the house.
Yeah.
This kitchen, was this like this, or did you actually restore this?
We restored this. It had quite an old fitted kitchen in before, which sounds like it probably would be quite nice, but there were areas of it that just weren't right, and parts of it had actually fallen down and things. So one of the first things we did when we moved in is got rid of the kitchen, replastered the walls, and then put unfitted furniture in. I
can see that you've actually stamped your own personal style on the kitchen. I mean, with the beautiful Arga and the butcher's block as a worktop, and all this lovely pine, you know. But there's a very unusual thing you've chosen for a floor, which is this green and yellow terrazzo.
Yeah, that's right, Tommy.
Did you have this put down?
No, we didn't. Luckily, that was actually still here. So that was a really nice part. It saved us having to redo the floor, but it's lovely.
Well, it's a great floor covering, especially for the kitchen, because of the nature of the material. It's very easy to clean.
That's right.
And the fact that it's green and yellow, I think it actually reflects this room wonderfully.
Right, thank
it
you.
really is a nice choice.
Hey there, Tommy!
Hold on. I think there's someone calling me.
Okay.
It won't be a minute.
Okay then.
You cool, Robert?
Yes, mate. Ready for a lift?
Right. Oh, I see what you've done here. So all that old brickwork up there has come out,
That's right.
and you're leaving this wooden lintel in for the time being,
That'll
what,
stay
just to
in
give
place.
support for upstairs?
It will, yes, for time being.
Well, that's clever. And you've tooved out all these bricks on the side, which is good for when we start re-bricking. Now, this was only fixed by what? These two screws?
Just two screws either side, yeah, that's all.
Oh, not very strong. What's next then?
Well, next job, we'll lift this out.
Yeah,
Once that's out of the way, we can then tooth this brickwork out,
yeah,
back down to the existing line, bed a stone sill on,
right.
put the profile in place, and then we'll put the new brickwork to it.
Terrific. Right, well, let's get this out, if it will come.
Okay.
Oh, let's put it down for a second. And now we'll take this away because there's only one place for this, and it's straight in the skip. Right. That's the last you'll see of that PVC window.
Great.
It's in the skip for good.
Great.
Now, quick, because we've got to be quick. Any chance of a quick butcher's around the house?
Yeah, I should think
Yeah?
so. Yeah,
Okay,
we can do
you
that.
lead the way.
Right, okay, let's go. Right, Tommy, this is the lounge.
Oh, it's very pretty.
Thank you.
Actually, lemon's one of my favourite colours. Did you decorate this yourself?
Yep, we did, yeah.
Oh, and where did you get that from?
This is our fireplace that we put in not long after we moved in. We had that built.
Oh, you
We
built
put in-
this?
Yes, yeah, we did that. We got that done for us, that's right.
Is that a gas fire?
No, it's a solid fuel, logs, coal.
Good. Oh, you're nice and warm there.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, we couldn't be without it now. It's great.
Well, this staircase doesn't look very period to me.
No, we inherited that one. That hopefully will be changed as well in the future.
Right, now, is there any other rooms in the house that you've actually decorated and finished?
Yeah, we've done the bathroom.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
that's finished now.
The bathroom's done?
Yeah.
Yeah, but most of the work, if I believe right, is going on in the
Is
front
in
of the
front
house.
of the house. Yeah.
Right.
Follow me.
Hey, Kathy, what's this?
Hi. Well, that was a doorstep that we. The door originally used to be here, going into this room years ago when it was a shop. But now, as you can see, the door's actually been plastered up, but we're going to reopen that again.
So this was originally a doorway.
Originally a doorway.
So this wasn't a stage.
No.
I can't do my stand-up.
Definitely not a stage, though.
Right, so you've got to put this back as a door.
Yeah, we're going to put that back as a door so that the whole front of the house looks as it used to look. So it's got all its original features back in as you look at the front of the house.
Right, but this stays.
That's going to stay, yeah.
Well, it's very solid. I wouldn't like to get it out, but it's a little bit of damp in here, actually. I mean, these are solid floors.
Yeah.
Have you had any damp problems with this?
We have, yeah. I mean, the whole front of the house here was very damp when we first moved in. So
Right.
what we've done about that is this area at the front has all been chemically damp-proofed,
Right.
and the walls have been dry-lined, just to cope with that problem. And it's done the trick.
That's worked?
Yeah, it's worked
Oh,
really
that's
well. Yeah, and in here, this was really damp because this was actually below ground level, this part here.
Right.
So
What was this originally then, this place?
This was the storeroom to the shop,
Yeah.
and when the house was originally a pub, sort of 45 years ago, I think then they actually used it as a cold store, possibly.
What, for the beer or for...?
Maybe for beer, maybe for meat, or just really as a fridge, because this is quite a cold part of the house.
It is cold.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's very cold. So what do you intend to use it for?
I think it's just an extension of the kitchen, really.
Where,
Probably a
the
utility-
kitchen's the other side of here?
Yeah, kitchen's the other side of here, through that door. So this will be sort of utility room come storeroom again, just as an extension.
Now, this floor and this wall has actually been tanked with asphalt. I mean, you've obviously had a serious problem. And when you have a lot of problem with damp, you have to tank it. Now, there's various forms of tanking. This particular case, they've used asphalt here. And actually what that means is like forming a membrane all the way around. If you can imagine like a pool liner. So, but the water can't come in. It's not to contain the water in, it's to contain it out. So you have a membrane going round, plaster over it, and the water can't come through.
Right then, Tommy, now, This area here, this was all one room when it was a shop.
The whole lot?
Yeah, the whole lot, all the way through here.
Well, who put these partitions in, yeah?
Well, we put these in a few months ago now, trying to divide it back up to as it would have once been.
Which was?
A pub, originally. Yeah.
And a pub would have had like a snug bar, a saloon bar,
that's right.
Public bar.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. And we wanted a large hallway too here, so which is why we made it the size it is.
So this door then leads on to the residential section, because this was never ever residential, was it?
No, I don't think it was, no. I mean, it was a shop, a pub an awful long time before it was a shop. For exactly how long, we're not quite sure. But people, whoever's lived here, they've always lived in the back of the house.
Right.
And this part's been used either, like I said.
I really like the way you put these partition walls back, because I think it recreates that lovely snug feeling that you get in a pub. And these beautiful shaped windows, you know, almost church-like, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I suppose they're to let light in here because you've got no natural light, no window in here, have you?
Yeah, that's right, Tommy. I mean, they do add light, but as hopefully by the end of the day, we will have a window back in here again.
In here?
Yeah, there used to be a window here and it was bricked up, so now we hope to restore this and have another sash window in here.
Oh, that'd be great. So you'll have proper natural light into here?
Proper natural light, yeah.
Marvellous. That's great. Hello boys, how you doing?
All right.
Right.
Nearly done.
Get in there.
Right.
Great job. Now this, obviously, by the look of it, isn't the original ceiling.
No.
Right, now what happened here?
Right, when this fronted part of the house was made into a shop, the original owner wanted to remove the staircase that was here in the middle of the house, so he actually had to also renew the floors.
Well, that's a shame, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it was really. So they're actually not the original beams, but we hope to distress them, I think, and make them
distress
look
them down and make them look old.
Yeah.
So what you're saying in effect is this ceiling, these panels, these plaster panels, are fixed to the floorboards above.
They are, yes, that's right.
And that actually gives it a feeling of more light and more height as well.
That's right.
Is there any insulation in for sound?
Yeah, we've got some insulation for sound because the children's bedrooms are above there, so it was quite an
Well, that's
important
vital,
thing.
kids' bedrooms, yeah.
Yeah. And and I think it has added that little bit of height that we needed.
It's a clever idea. It's quite common up here, though. That is. Well, what is this we're standing on here?
Right, this is our cellar under here.
Cellar?
Yeah, it goes the whole breadth of the house, and it's vaulted.
Oh,
and
what,
it's
from when
lovely.
it was a pub?
Yeah.
A pub's...
Yeah.
Is there any beer down there still?
No, I think so. We checked it as soon as we moved in, and there wasn't.
That's a shame.
Unfortunately.
Right, so what are you going to use this for? Have you got any idea for it?
Probably just storage as the years go on. Probably just storage, maybe.
Well, I've got an idea. I know that we're in Melbourne, right?
Right.
And it's very unlikely, but you never know. You can always use this as a hurricane shelter.
Oh no, hurricane in Melbourne. All right, what do you think of this, Tommy?
Well, they're doing well, actually. When you consider what they've done already this morning.
Yeah.
Taken out all that bad brickwork that was
Yeah.
up there. They've kept that wooden lintel in, obviously, to support it all.
Yeah.
They've tubed out all the brickwork here, and they've stretched it down because the original window was longer. Is that
Right.
where the sill's going to go in, Robert?
It is, Tommy, yeah. We're going to bed the stone still straight onto this course of brickwork.
And you've got a profile already made.
We have, yes.
So there's a timber
Right.
profile already made. We can actually stitch all the brickwork back into that.
Right.
And leave it go off for a day, then
Yeah.
put the window in,
Right.
and it will always look like it's always
Yeah.
been there.
Brilliant. Great.
Join us in part 2. Welcome back. We're replacing a PVC window with an original style sash window. This is a natural stone sill, and upon this we put a profile, which we have here, and then we build all the brickwork back in. And we've got a lot of brickwork to build back in. The problem you're going to find sometimes when you're restoring brickwork and trying to match it in, because it's twisted and distorted over the years, the courses don't always match up. As we'll show you here, you can see that the course, we've had to cut these bricks down to about 2/3 of their size, just so that we can get the lines to match up either side of the window. Common problem, but time and patience and you'll solve the problem. Shape of this one's like a banana.
Bit of a challenge when you come to this sort of stuff.
Oh, I love all these old type of bricks and that.
And this is why I really love the house and why we bought it really. It's just got this lovely garden.
Well, it's almost like a secret garden. It's so far away from the house.
Yeah, it's absolutely lovely.
Yeah, it's
we were really pleased with the garden.
Oh, I think the old pergola's going a bit west, isn't it?
Yeah, most definitely. It's definitely needing sorting out.
Maybe the next time I come down, I might be able to fix this up for you.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. That'd be great.
Oh, this is nice, though, isn't it? This is a lovely monkey puzzle tree. Very important, though, with the monkey puzzle tree, that you don't have it too near the house.
Oh, right. Oh, OK. But that's only the garage.
Oh, that's all right, then. I noticed the old roof's a bit roly-poly.
Yeah, well, it is a bit, yeah.
It's a nice building,
Yeah.
though. But
Yeah,
what's this
it's
other
quite
little building here?
Oh, that's the outside toilets, because it used to be a pub, remember?
All right, so the outside loos, then?
Yeah, they're outside loos. Yep. Yeah, and Tommy, when the house was a pub, this area here was used as a bowling alley.
Really?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
What are these?
Well, these are showers. Down the road here, there used to be a barracks during the war, and the soldiers used to come here to have a shower before they went into the pub for a drink.
Well, that was a bit primitive, wasn't it? The boys are really pushing on now. They're getting on with the job very well. The top two windows you can see behind me, they've been completed inside and outside. When we drop to the next floor, this one on the left-hand side has been completed outside, but this one on the right-hand side still needs the trim outside. The architrave trim remains to be done, plus they have to be finished on the inside. Now, when we drop to the ground floor, the boys are getting on with rebuilding the window that we took out this morning, and this one on the left-hand side is where we punch through the brickwork ready for the sash window to go in. I think if you have a look at this, I think you'll agree with me that you get a whole sequence of how these windows are installed and how they're going to look when they're finished. Jason, when they're ready, yeah, bring it in. Lovely. Oh, mind that one. That's it. If you align it, that's it. You're too far forward, yeah?
That's right.
I presume these straps are for fixing, are they?
Yes, they are.
And why are you going to fix them this way? I mean, is this the way they used to do it?
They would have originally built them in, but for obvious reasons now, we're putting a replacement in.
Right, so they would have had the frame in place and then built the
And
brickwork
then built
around
it
it.
around it with the horns sticking through.
And that's the fixing point.
And that would fix point.
Well, we can't do that, so we'll have to do something differently. I suppose you're going to skim this over afterwards, are you, or something?
These walls will actually be dry lined over, allowing us to cover these straps and not the seam.
Right. Right, so these have already got the weights and the cords in.
That's right, yes.
OK, so what's the next stage?
Basically, we'll put the sashes in,
Right.
fit them, put the parting bead in,
Yeah.
the stop bead in, and then we're ready to put the linings round and then architrave to it.
Job done. OK, let's get on with it.
OK then?
You OK with that, Robert? Yeah?
I think we're OK, Tommy.
Putting the lintel part in now. It's very heavy, this. You want a hand?
We're OK, it's in now. Next thing is we've got to pack this up so we've got an even joint across the top.
Going to pack it up so there's an even joint at the top.
We're
What about the gap at the bottom? That can be made up with the
That'll be
architrave.
made up with the window and the architrave, yeah, at a later date. Right, what we're doing now is lifting the lintel up to the required height and get the packers in there. So we get a nice even joint when we're finished across the top.
Do you want me to eye that in, Robert?
You can do, Tommy, if you stand back a little bit,
Yeah,
you'll get a
just
better
stand
view.
back. Well, it's perfect at the bottom, yeah, and you'll lose the top line. Are you happy with it?
I'm happy if you are.
I am indeed.
OK.
Right, let's brick that up.
Right, that's the windows fitted and balanced. There we go.
Now, what's this then, Jason?
This is the linings to go round for to receive the architraves and to plaster to.
Right. And you've made this nosing specially wide for it, yeah?
That's it. That's for windowsill.
So all we've got to do now is to plaster this in, yeah?
That's it. We'll get John to come and plaster it into here.
Shh, don't call him yet. I'm going to have a go at it. I'll surprise him.
Okay.
Right, a little tip when you're doing repair plastering. Always give it a coat of diluted PVA adhesive. Don't make it too wet, or you can end up having your plaster slide all over the place. Always wet down your tools before you use them. It stops the plaster sticking to your tools. Whenever you're plastering, always start at the top, work your way down, and then go back to the top when you're filling in the middle. Now, the reason I turn it over like that is to bring the fat to the surface. Helps it to stick. All you need now is a straight edge just to rule it off. You just run it on the two sides, up she goes, and that'll be nice and flat. You saw that the undercoat I put in the other room. We're in the room next door now, because we've got to wait for that to dry. But this we done earlier today, and it's ready now for this top coat. When you put on the finish coat, have two attempts at it. Put one coat on very tight, which is a very thin coat, and then you come over it with a second coat straight after. Now this is what we call setting, where you just wet down your trowel, flick a bit of water onto the surface, and then just run the trowel over time and time again. When applying the trowel, have it at a very slight angle. If you have it too flat like that, and you pull it off, it will tend to take the plaster off. You just need just on the angle like that. Take your time, nice and gentle. And as the surface begins to go hard and go off, what we call curing, then you'll be able to push this a bit harder and get it even smoother. You'll find it's extremely satisfying to get a nice polished finish, just like that. You've seen how we fix replacement sash windows. You've seen all the stages. All that's left is the final act, and that's fixing the architraves. Jason, you and the lads have done a cracking job.
Thank you.
Really good. Now this is the show that shows you how it should be done. That's it. See you next time on Space Invaders.
Well, that's it for the Space Invaders, but there's more from Tommy Walsh up next on Quest as he starts work on his ultimate workshop.